Here we go. The free preview is on. So hello to you folks at home watching on the free preview. Clone Medium on the Speedway now here at the 16th Annual Big O Tribute. Watch live at pitroad.tv. Pitroad.tv. Share the post. I shared it on my Facebook page. Share the post. You get 2 races free right here. And then subscribe for the rest of the weekend. Going to go green next time by. Chase Williamson on the pole. Bryson Murray back in second. Steven Adams third. Jacob Abernathy fourth. Avery Franklin fifth. Shane Barrett looks him over. Green's in the air. Chase Williamson leads him off down the back straightaway. Field nose to tail. Top twos broke away. Got one cart spinning to the top side of 3 and 4. That looks like a 05 of Chase Brenson on the top side of turn 3 and 4. There is another cart down as well over there. We will get them lined back up and go back green. 15-lap feature here once again. Watch live on pitroad.tv. 2 carts around. One got up into the fence. One got up into the fence. Got them lined back up. We're going to go green again this time by. Once again, watch live on pitroad.tv. Appreciate the folks watching at home. You get a couple races free right here. Tell us where you're watching from, who you're cheering for. Green's in the air. Hello to one of my friends at home, Mason Neal. Mason races with me on iRacing. Down into turn 4, off into turn 1, your leader, Chase Williamson. Top 2 breakaway, Williamson, Murray, and Steven Adams leads that second pack. Avery Franklin to the inside. Franklin's going to go up to the 3rd spot. Adams back to round about 6th, 7th spot as they work off of turn 4. Chase Williamson has about a cart length and a half lead over your second place cart of Bryson Murray. Battle starting to heat up around the 4th, 5th spot between Shay Chavis and Daniel Armstrong. Armstrong up into the 4th spot. Shay Chavis working to the inside. Hello to Rebecca Turner watching at home. Looking at the comments here on Facebook Live. Hello, Lonnie Lofton watching from Newton, North Carolina. Norm Chan tuning in as well. Stacy Magnan, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, watching from Winchester, Virginia, cheering for Charger Racing Chassis. Halfway flags are out. Shay Chavis looks to the inside of Avery Franklin. Chavis up into that 2nd spot. Going to try to run down your leader, Bryson Murray. Murray out front in the red, number 100. Shay Chavis back in the 811 black go-kart. 81 yellow go-kart, Avery Franklin. Stephen Adams led the most of this race early on in the 92, back in fourth. Working off of turn 4 down into turn 1. Working some lap traffic. Shay Chavis starting to close in on Murray. Murray gets behind a lap cart. Shay Chavis to the lead. 2 to go. Avery Franklin now working to the inside of Bryson Murray. Takes over the second spot. Murray off the pace in turn 2. White flag waving for the 811 of Shay Chavis. There's going to be a party tonight down in the Chavis pit area. Colin Myers from the Chavis camp just picked up the G-Man win. And off of turn 4, your winner of Claw Medium is going to be Shay Chavis. Avery Franklin second, Stephen Adams third, Jacob Abernathy fourth, and Jeffrey Leonard fifth. Tough break for Bryson Murray. Got hung up behind a lap traffic, and it was all downhill from there. Once again, watch live on pitroad.tv. You got one more race to watch free. Yeah, I'll pull it up on the phone.
Tony has literally stripped everything I know out. Not kind of, sort of. And it's not directed, by the way. He has literally inverted everything I would have shot. So, doing the best I can.
Rolling on the speedway now, Junior 1 warm-up. 29 of these Junior 1 drivers took time earlier today. Only the top 20 went into the main. Make sure you head on over to pitroad.tv. Get your subscription, folks. You don't want to miss all the racing action throughout the weekend. This is the last of the free preview for tonight. So head on over and get that subscription. Hello to Taylor watching from Dillon, South Carolina. Larry Loper, you should be here. Watching from Brunswick, Georgia. Troy Martin watching from Virginia. Scott Bernard watching from Myrtle Beach. Timbo Clifton, Axis, Alabama. My dad even tuned in, Aubrey Mansfield, watching from home. Columbus, Indiana. Hello, Scott from Columbus. Go Ultramax. Faith Flynn. cheering on her daughter in juice spots, Elena Flynn. Also, her husband, Jimmy Flynn's racing here this weekend as well. Taylor Dickens from Conway, South Carolina. Used to be a phenomenal racetrack there in Conway. Jason Higginbotham, everybody knows him as Higgy, watching as well. Lisa Sanders, Ellisville, Mississippi. I tell you, Jason Higginbotham, like I said, everybody knows him as Higgy. Built some bad, fast motors. Do a lot of racing with Jason on iRacing, and he kind of hangs around home these days, he tells me. So we're trying to get them lined up here in Junior 1 warm-up. Going to run down your lineup real quick. Eli Nelson on the pole in that 00, 13.154. Kart 9 of John Hensley starting second, 13.191 was his lap time. 18 in of Caleb Nebel starting third, the 17 of Bubba Perry starting fourth, rolling off fifth, the 03 of Kyler Keefe starting sixth, the 151 of Cowboy Carter starting seventh, the 89 of Raylan Morris, starting eighth, the 94 of Braden Chavis starting ninth, the 15 of Foster Smithies starting 10th, the 17X of Jace Manley starting 11th, the 330 of Kenan Todd starting 12th, the 12 of Brantley Riggs. Starting 13th, the 95 of Cruz Lopez. Starting 14th, the 52 of Hayden Duncan. Starting 15th, the 99X of Grayson Adderley. Starting 16th, the 99 of E.J. Rich. Starting 17th, the 22 of Austin Lynn. Rolling off 18th, the 25X of Aiden Maxingale. Starting 19th, the 5 of Camden Harp. And starting 20th, the 104 of Connor Adams. If we can get up to 400 current viewers, folks at home, they will give you an extra race here at pitrow.tv. Head on over and get that subscription at pitrow.tv. If y'all get to 400 on the Facebook freebie right here, if we get 400 viewers, they will give you an extra race for free here at pitrow.tv. Once again, head on over and get that subscription. You don't want to miss none of the races. Qualifying times are very close from earlier today. It didn't take much to miss the field. And we're continuing to try to get them lined up here in Junior 1 warm-up. Hello, Lisa Sanders from Ellisville, Mississippi. Josh Boyette, Kenley, North Carolina. Jeff Gibbons up in Ohio. Hello, Jeff. Vanessa and David Kennedy down in Valdosta, Georgia. I was just down there a couple weeks ago announcing the Garland Rowland Memorial. Ringo Dell Georgia, Josh Green. Ralph Packard down in Crestview, Florida, used to run WK Nationals down there at Oak Grove Motorsports Complex. Jason Higgy says hi to Brody Bazier. Brian Saunders, Lake City, Florida. Tyler Batten, Rocky Mount, North Carolina. Mike Smith, Ware Shoals, South Carolina. Brandon Jordan, Middleburg, Florida. Stacy Hendricks, Homerville, Georgia. Courtney Kendrick, Kernersville, North Carolina. Gino Irvin, Talladega, Alabama. Darrell Wheeler, Sanford, North Carolina. Brian Hicks, Florence, South Carolina. Hello to all you folks watching at home. Chris Williams tuning in from Woodleaf Raceway Park. Tyler from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Pamela New, Cross Anchor, South Carolina. Everybody cheering on Cowboy Cruiser. Got a few people cheering on Cruiser. Lopez here in Junior 1 warm-up. Mike Smith, watching at home, you mentioned your grandson runs Cade. Your grandson, Cade Vanderford, runs in Junior 2. That race will be coming up shortly. You don't want to miss it. Head on over and get that subscription. Junior 2 warm-up will be coming up shortly. You do not want to miss it. Get that subscription, Mike Smith. Pensacola, Florida, Seymour, Indiana, Lone Ranger, Louisiana, Virginia Beach, Buffalo, New York, Plant City, Florida, Rockledge, Florida. Got them from all over Central Florida, Virginia, Case City, Michigan, Savannah, Georgia. Also, there is a time limit. There is a time limit here in Junior 1 warm-up. And we're going green. And we're caution once again. That's the 94, Braden Chavis, sitting down in the mud in the middle of the infield here along the front straightaway. Turn worker's going to ease down there. Braden kicks the side of the go-kart. He's a little upset. Yep, going to the replay here. Chavis working to the inside. Then goes spinning to the infield. As you see him work off of turn 4, I think he had a little bit of help from behind here as he works off of turn 4. Goes off the front bumper. Braden Chavis to the inside of the infield in that blue number 94 machine. So we're going to continue to try to line them up. Clone Super Heavy, you should be in lane 1. Rookie Red B, you should be in lane 2. Clone Super Heavy, lane 1. Rookie Red B, you should be in lane 2. 542 Solutions, Rookie Red B, lane 2. Clone Super Heavy. There's going to be no reason you're not ready when this race is complete. You need to be on lane 1. Also, if you get to 400 on Facebook in this free preview, we will give you an extra race. Pit Road TV will give you an extra race if you get to 400 viewers on Facebook for this free preview. And again, Junior 1 warm-up on the Speedway now. What you're looking at on your screen is the 00 of Eli Nelson and the 9 of John Hensley rolling around the Speedway. Taking a view of working off of turn 4, your field pacing around. As we line them up down off of turn 2. Remember, head on over, get that subscription, folks. Get to 400 viewers, and we will give you an extra race. The folks here at pitroad.tv will give you an extra race for free. Head on over, get that subscription. That next race is going to be Clone Super Heavy. 30 drivers, actually 32 drivers, is going to take the green flag in Clone Super Heavy. You don't want to miss that. Get to 400. Share this post. Share the Facebook Live video. Get to 400, and you will get an extra race from pitroad.tv for free. Like I said, head on over, get that subscription. You don't want to miss it. A lot of exciting action still to come here tonight at Iron City Karting Complex for the 16th annual Big O Tribute. Here we go, getting ready to go green. Field getting nose to tail. And we got them spinning on the back straightaway. Started playing bumper cars. The 52 of Hayden Duncan, as you see on your screen, looping it back around, getting back going in the right direction. There is a time limit on this race, so hopefully you'll get to see a green flag lap. Going back to the original lineup here, I do believe. And 15-minute time limit, and we're about 7 minutes into this race. And if you're keeping track at home, we have not completed a green flag lap. What you see on your screen is correct. We have not went green in this race, but time limit is still ticking. Here we go. Shane Barrett, your flagman, looking them over. Hopefully we'll get some green flag laps in here. as they work off of turn 4. Green's in the air. Eli Nelson leads them down the back straightaway. Third place kart of Caleb Nebel gets shuffled to the outside. That's one place you don't want to be here in a Junior 1 race. You will get freight trained. Top 7 karts are broken away. And we got another yellow on the speedway. The 25. That is the black 25 of Aiden Massengale, the 25X. And he just gets loose, the 25X. So Massengale gets loose off of turn 4. You'll see him here right at the end of your screen. Loops it around, and one other kart here comes around, narrowly misses him. We're up to 268, I do believe, here, so let's get them going. Share this post. And we got one, I do believe, cut off on the back straightaway. That does look like Braden Chavis, I believe, cut off on the back straightaway over in turn 3, at the entrance of turn 3. And we got a little bit of an argument between third and fourth place karts there. Green is out. We're racing once again here in Junior 1 warm-up. Eli Nelson, John Hensley tries to break away from the field. But here comes third on back to about 9th. And we got them spinning again down in 3 and 4. Working to the inside down in turn 3. Got cones flying through the air. Eli Nelson back to third. Bubba Perry fourth. Foster Smithies in 5th. John Hensley is your leader. Caleb Nebel in 2nd. Down the back straightaway. Now your leader, Caleb Nebel. Eli Nelson trying to close back in along with Bubba Perry. And caution will wave once again. Looking at the 00 of Eli Nelson. Sharp looking helmet on Eli Nelson, I tell you. And he's letting them know, quit bumping me, man. We're not going nowhere. We're under caution. John Hensley, now your leader. Caleb Nebel in 2nd. Eli Nelson still back there throwing his hand out, telling him to slow down behind him. Bubba Perry in 4th. Raylan Morris in 5th. Cruz Lopez in 6th. We did not get a lap completed, so that means Caleb Nebel is going back to the lead. So tough break for John Hensley as he goes back to that second spot. If you're watching at home, they have to complete a lap in order to maintain a position. Just as Hensley made the pass, caution came out. So the lead spot has swapped back to Caleb Neville in the 18N, or number 9. Sorry, computer just switched back. John Hensley is your leader. Caleb Neville now second. I tell you, that little Eli Nelson in the 00, he's getting a little frustrated. He keeps throwing that hand out, telling him to slow down behind him. They're about to beat his back bumper off. Can't go nowhere till the cart in front of you goes. You can beat his back bumper off all you don't coming around under a pace lap, but you got to stay in line. And Hayden Duncan goes spinning. And we're going to stop them on the back straightaway. Get Hayden Duncan back in line. They're playing bumper carts all around the speedway. They have to stay aligned. And I tell you, you're looking at on your screen the 00 of Eli Nelson and the 17 of Bubba Perry. Nelson, he's been throwing his hand out trying to get Perry off his bumper, and when they stopped on the back straightaway, he turned around and gave him a pretty nasty look. And we got another one stopped over in turn 3. After we go back green, the next caution will end the race. Next flag will end the race, whether it be checkered or caution. I have faith they can make it to the checkered. Green is out. We got them close, and we went green. Down the back straightaway, top 4 is breaking away. That's the 9 of John Hensley, Caleb Neville, Eli Nelson, and the 17 of Bubba Perry. Perry's going to look to the inside down under Nelson. Out front, Hensley shows the way. Neville in second. Neville looks to the inside of your leader, Hensley. Give that top spot to Caleb Neville. And here comes Bubba Perry. Bubba Perry working to the inside of Nelson. And they've got company. And Raylan Morris. Morris in the top 5 has closed into the back bumper. Works Nelson up the track. Give Morris the 4th spot. Top 3 breaks away as they work off of turn 2. Here comes Bubba Perry. Perry to the inside of Hensley. Perry up to the 2nd spot. And yellow and checker flags are coming out. That's a tough break for Bubba Perry. I tell you, his cart was coming in. Caleb Neville will win this race in Junior 1 warm-up. Don't forget, subscribe. Head on over to pitrow.tv. Get that subscription. We didn't get to 400, so no free preview. So head on over, get that subscription, pitroad.tv. And we will see you on the other side. Head on over, get that subscription, pitroad.tv. You don't want to miss it. Clone Super Heavy coming up. I know somebody mentioned earlier their grandson is in Junior 2 warm-up. You want to tune in for that? So get that subscription. I believe that was Mike Smith watching. Mike, head on over, get that subscription so you can watch your grandson in Junior 2 warm-up coming up here shortly.